guys, let's get this party started. Time to dig into the Fauxbonichi. So today I am going to do my divider page, monthly page, however you want to call it, for January. And my goal is to use the pages that I bought a long time ago by Graphic 45. They are from the Time to Flourish collection. Each sheet that I have is called a cut apart. And I have no idea if you can get this anymore. None at all. So probably not. It's really old. But if you can, I will try to link it down below. But I'm pretty sure I got all of this from scrapbookingforless.com, which I will link down below. And because she carries a lot of stuff that's, I don't know if it's so much out of print, just it's not the current stuff. Which is fine with me because I don't care. I have no care of whether it is on trend or not. I have more of a, oh, that's pretty. So this is the journal I'm using, and it's coming off really white-ish here, but it's kind of a sea green mint color. I can't tell you if I like the color or not. It just isn't the same color as previous years, so therefore it worked. Okay. So essentially, this is going to go at the front of these journals. They always have these, come here, these pages, or maybe they don't this time. Hold on. Oh, they took them out. Awesome. That's great because I hated those pages. They always had these index pages at the very beginning, and I don't bullet journal, and they're specific to bullet journaling. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use these two blank pages. Whoops, there we go. I don't know, maybe those two blank pages or the next two. No, I think I'll just use the next one for the first day of January. Decisions. If I just put it here. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use this page. One side is plain, one side has dots. That's the page we're going to use. Executive decision is made. What I don't like about it is look at how they pulled up they glued it. That's weird. Can I pull it apart and make it sit down? Okay, there we go. I'm going to do that, even though it looks terrible. I've never run into that before, so that's the first time I've seen that in one of these journals. So I don't know if that's a change or what, but I'm going to check the other ones. Hold on. Are they all like that? No, they're not. See? This one's not. Okay, so I'm going to save that till another month when I do a full can't think page that gets glued down to the spine. And we'll use this one, which is fine. They're all going to get used eventually. So I'm going to take this off. But whee, garbage. Whoa, don't drop it. So I can't put a lot of thickness in these, but I do want to put, I figured every once in a while it wouldn't hurt, and then once a month it wouldn't hurt. So that's my plan, and can't tell you if I'm sticking to it or not, but for this month I am. So I took that sheet and I cut it all apart. I kind of planned out what I wanted to do because I'm a planner. I ended up with these pieces left over. I don't know if they'll make it on there or not. And then I was watching Stephanie's video this morning on her envelope journal she's making out of envelopes. And she's like, and then I sewed around it, and I went, oh, I have to do that. So glad I hadn't done my video yet. So, I did some miscellaneous sewing. It doesn't need it. I'm trying to use my stuff, guys. But, I don't know if you can tell, but it's sewed all the way around. And then I glued where all the strings come together. Whoops, over here. I glued that so that it would, you know, instead of back stitching, is that what they call it? Back stitching, I just glued it. So yeah, so this is kind of the plan. I tentatively worked out for it. The white paper in the back is just my template. It's so that I don't have to plan in an open book. But so I'm not sure how it'll all work. I should have cut the strings off, but I'm going now. I don't know why I'm so nervous now. All of a sudden it's like pressure. It's a new year. It's pressure. Dork. Okay. I don't talk and walk very well. And then I made a mistake and I tried to sew down this one and it didn't show up at all because I used this blue and gray thread. So this one's got little perforation holes in it, but you can't see from down here. And then I did sew the label on. It used to say January here, but at some point you only need January on here so often, so I just covered it up with winter wishes. So that's gonna go somewhere about there. And this is gonna be a tag and a pocket. So, okay, Google, stop. Hold that thought. I have to go change my potatoes. Be right back. Okay, 2 seconds later for you guys, 5 minutes later for me. We are doing a Mary's Mini. Then, of course, I have to cough. We are doing a Mary's Mini, and I am steaming up potatoes. Joshua already cooked his chili and stuff because mostly it's his dad and I. And but we're doing a Mary's Mini challenge, which is a lot of fun. And fun in relative terms. It's not like you're going to a party or, you know, vacationing or something. It's, anyways. So he just finished cooking a big pot of chili for himself to fill up the freezer with, because I'm not cooking for the next week or so. I'd like to do this for a whole month. We'll see how we can go. Dale's like, yeah, me too. And he usually is right up until we do it. And then he's... Yeah, Peter's out. I think I needed to go further on that one. So I'm going to put a little glue on that one. And where's the other bottom one? I'm pretty sure, because I have to cut a little bit off. Yeah, so let me come down this way with that. So we'll let those two dry. So anyways, so I'm steaming up potatoes. I'm just getting us started. So I steamed up 25 pounds of potatoes. We always have potatoes in the refrigerator, always. They are a staple of life. They are not the devil that they are made out to in marketing. And yeah, taters are life. And so I have a whole bunch of those. We usually have 10 pounds at any time steamed up in the refrigerator. So, all right. So here is, I want this little booklet to go here. And then one of those will go at the bottom there. And then I have this other side. Maybe we'll just start, let's just start here. Okay. So yeah, so the Mary's Mini is basically you pick a starch and you add in your greens. You have minimal condiments that you're allowed, and it's just a reset. It's not a diet. I mean, you're gonna lose weight, but it's not really the purpose of it. We just do it as a mid-year reset and an end of the year reset. And I probably should have, nah, I'm just gonna leave it. Whatever. Don't get hung up on details. Don't do it. Because I'll never get this done if I don't. Okay, so now I gotta.
It's 4:30.
It's 4:30. Yeah, I forgot to mute it. Sue me. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, even though the glue is kind of still wet. That's okay. But yeah, and so I just like to do it because I don't like to cook. And so I'm a very boring eater. I love food. I like all kinds of food. Bring it on. The more adventurous and weird, the better. But in general, if I was by myself, I would just eat potatoes and salsa with nutritional yeast. That's my thing. Or sushi, either one. So, yeah. Anyways. All right, so I want to leave just a smidgy of a gap because there's going to be a gap up here that's not going to have paper. So I don't want to do this and then you have this whole gap at the top. To me, that seems unbalanced. So we're going to do a little gap. And then I screwed this up and I cut it off and I needed it there. So we're going to pretend. Actually, I could put a little piece of, did it come with a, see, the problem is they don't give you, I have no extra. So, well, it's okay. Let it go. So I'm going to put a little bit of space all the way around it. And this is going to be my pocket. One of the things I want to do this year in my Fauxbonichi is to use more liquid glue instead of tape runner. Less packaging, even though it's still a plastic bottle. But, okay, so we're gonna put this about there. And see how that goes. But yeah, so we're doing a Mary's Mini, and you just kind of resets you for the year. It cleans out all the holiday food because we eat good in December. We don't celebrate for Christmas. We celebrate for winter, for December. So yeah, and so it's a good idea to. One of the cut aparts was this long piece, and what I thought was, instead of cutting it apart and trying to use it separately, that I would turn it into a book like this, and then I'm going to be able to journal here because I kind of want to put my hopes and dreams for January, and then I'd kind of like to come back because one of the tags has the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4 on it. I thought it'd be fun to come back at the end of the month and write 4 highlights, if you will. I don't remember if this is the same on all of them, and if it is, that would be really cool. But so there's going to be journaling space here. There's journaling space here. I'm not going to fill out any of this stuff until the end of the month because I want to pick one photo for the month to go on the back, and then this will explain the one photo that's on the back. And that's kind of my thinking on it. A little bit of reflection in the year would be nice this year, is kind of what a goal is to have, that I'm trying to have. But okay, so there's that. And let's work on this little book. All right, so it's just the strip cut out, and I folded it up on the lines, and what I'm going to do is just simply, I'm going to use, you can do this, you can use glue. I'm going to use this. Oop, missed. Stay in the camera, stay in there. We have no snow. It was 50 today. It's crazy. 45, 50, something like that. Some absurdly large number of, yeah, craziness. Okay, so that's the little booklet. And because I'm over, let me glue this in and then I'll show you that I'm over the top. Oop, not on the table, on the paper. But I have no idea what I was just talking about. How weird is that? Oh, weather. I was laughing because this page is all about winter wishes and let it snow and all of that. And yeah, there's none. Not even a hint of it coming. All right, so I also need to start using my Fabri-Tac better, or beacons, whatever you want to call it, because it moves around a little bit more, and boy, that stuff grips and is done. But see, now I don't like that. So what I'm gonna do is I ordered for a couple dollars, some Velcro on Amazon, and then I got it, and it was, y'all, there was thousands. So I'm slowly giving it all away because there was thousands. So what I thought is that I would put some Velcro on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a half one of the Velcro, the hook part. I was trying to think. On this side. And then a whole one, I don't know. That's kind of cute with a big fuzzy though, isn't it? So let's, ooh, they're sticky though. That's good. Let go of me. And so that's, and it still puts a bump there. Oh, I could have used my magnets. I wonder if I can get that off. Oh, hold on, I can get it off. I think I'm gonna try my magnets first. I forgot I had those little tiny itty bitty microscopic magnets. We'll just put those two together. Wow, that Velcro is not coming off. Awesome. I'll put the link to those down below. I mean, those are gonna stick. If you need a Velcro, they're gonna stick. All right, so I got these little tiny magnets. I mean, they are awesome. They're so little. Look at this. Right? And look how thin. I probably can't even see it. Look at that. Here, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that there, and then I'll glue the, see, they're just these little, it's got an attitude. There we go. Get in there. Get in there. My little, it was for monomer, for nails, doing your nails. But they weren't good for that. Yeah, because I think that'll be thinner. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. If nothing else, we're gonna do it because I said so. Now this is glitter glue. I wonder what the best way to glue these on would be. Well, let's try this, and if it doesn't work, I'll try something else. So, I want it to be right there. I mean, it's supposed to hold glitter on, right? So that makes it super secure, right? Hey, you know what we could do? No, what is, I wish I'd kept the dang bottle for the Fabri-Tac. Okay, well, we're gonna put the glue on there like this. If it doesn't work and it comes off, I'll just switch glues. I think they're about equal in height. But I love that clicking sound of the magnets hooking together. So we'll leave that for a bit and see how it goes. But it's pretty thin. I thought about putting a ribbon there or something, but I think I just like it like that. All right, so that's side 1-ish, and we got our pocket. And I could put something else in there down the road if I run across something I want to keep, but I don't want to glue it in or something. I don't know what that would be, but hey, you never know, right? The future is, who knows? All right, so then here's the other side. So this is Winter Wishes that way. Okay. But yeah, that Velcro is, I haven't used Velcro in a long time, so the adhesive has come a long ways. Winter wishes, I'm wishing for snow. All right, so then I have these 2 cards that I gotta get the strings cut off of. I'm so excited about this year, you guys. I'm gonna get my shit together. We'll make it happen. Well, it is together. I have big plans to do lots of stuff, and I'm so excited, and I just can't wait to see what the year is going to bring, and you know, no pressure kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave the same gap over here as over here so that they kind of go together. All right, so this one's just gonna get glued down, or adhered down, I should say. And I sewed around, you can see it on that side better than this side, but around the whole frame, mostly because I'm trying to learn how to use my sewing machine, and it was sitting there, so therefore that happened. All right. I don't want to go all the way to the top, I don't think. Decision made. It's hooked down now. All right, and then this one is just going to be the sides. Okay, because I'm putting that on the back, I'm going to use my adhesive instead of my liquid glue, because it kind of leaves a line. I don't know if it'll dry that way, but I don't want to risk it. So there's that. But we're going to turn this side into a pocket. And I'm probably going to kind of repeat the same thing every month. So do you guys want to just still see how every month turns out? Or is it like, okay, well, you did that last month. How exciting. So if if that's like redundant, I won't bother with the rest of the year. Although you do get to see the different papers and stuff. And I don't know, I can't remember.
It's 4:45.
Yes, I forgot. I don't remember if they have all the same pieces. So we'll have to see on that. So all right. So there's that. And then what I wanted to do is when the tag is not in there, I thought it would be fun to just kind of have some postage sticking out. Out of the pocket kind of thing. Like that. Keep it under the thing. What do you think? Well, it's happening. If you don't like it, don't tell me. Oh, I don't care. You can tell me whatever you want. Whether I leave the comment up or not, though, is up to debate. And of course, I run out of ATG at the end because that's how I roll. That's okay. We'll use this because I'm not going to go change it. It goes a long ways, though, so I don't have any complaints. But I'm mostly using these little postage stamps and stuff to bring color across because there's blue and red over here, but there's not very much blue and red over here of the same tones, and so I am bringing the blue over here, and then I have the red one to bring it over here. And then this one's going to go here. And if I was in an art journal or a junk journal or something like that, I would leave all these strings on and hook like little beads and stuff to them. How cool, right? So this is going there, and then I'm just gonna tuck that in so you can see the color there. And that's kind of the plan for that, but not as a pocket. Angela Kerr does all these little teeny weeny itty bitty pockets, and they're so cute. I just love them. But if I do that in my Fauxbonichi journal with it being open and closed and moved around and then folded back on itself and stuff like that, it won't stay. I'll lose all of my stuff. And so if I was channeling my Angela Kerr, I would make this into a tiny pocket and stick the postage stamp under it. Let go. Thank you. Here we go. I mean, how cute, right? But it won't stay there, so there's no point. So this is going to go here, and this is going to go there. Yeah. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so this is that little tag I was talking about. It used to not have a hole in it. I punched the hole out. I figured I could put another smaller photo on the back of here. It's gonna go right into this pocket, and it's a bit, I left it as a big pocket so I could tuck more in there if I wanted to, but I thought it was like missing something worth the hole, so I went and dug through my stash of stuff, which I'm really excited about that 52 tag challenge that Anne Brooke is putting on, because it's giving me a chance to go through all my ribbons and laces and stuff and organize. Thank goodness, because it's all in a humongous tub of, oh my God, right now. So I am looking forward to that. All right, well, I don't want to do the normal, normally you stick it through and fold it through itself, and I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want to put that bulk in there. So my thought was to take it and fold it up like this, and then just tie a little piece of white string around it so that it's not quite so bulky. See, I have this little, I don't know, I have no idea what this is, but it's string, and I don't know where the end is, so we're gonna make an end right there. All right. So I don't know if this will make it smaller. I thought about stapling it too. But I think adding the white in will kind of tie everything together. I'm overthinking this. And this is why my everyday journal pages are much simpler. Because you saw December. They're crazy. And they take me forever. That is not how normally they go. I am going to try to do videos of my pages, weekly pages. What was I saying? Where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, I'm going to try to do weekly pages with it so that I just, instead of doing like a flip kind of thing, that's just how I'm going to, that's, you know, you can go back and watch the videos. Do I want them all the same? That seems kind of boring. What do you think? Maybe cut the two middle ones shorter. Oh, I see what I don't like about it. I'm just going to cut them all shorter. They were just too long. We just want to pop a color. We don't need them to be like crazy. I don't know who started that cray thing, but I wish you'd get out of my head. All right, so there is the tag that goes in that pocket. Yeah. I could also put photos in there later and put the tag over here, things like that. But this is where we're rolling, and this actually has to slide down because that magnet will land right on top of it if I don't. Up or down? Up. Let's go up. It doesn't matter. It's not staying there. I don't know why I'm worrying about it. But so that is the page. Shall we see if it stuck? Are you ready? Are you ready to cry with me? Does it need something in this corner? Yep, I like it. I'm trying to use this entire sheet up. Can you tell? Okay, so we're gonna put that up there. That was pretty good though. That's all I have left. I probably could put them over here somewhere, but I don't know where to stick them in there. Yeah, something like that. There, that kind of fills that corner up better. I like that. All right, so I've got these things. And what I can do is I could just stick them, I would just leave them floating. That way, if I want them, great. If they're not there when I flip back, oh well. They're somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. We'll see. I could just put it in my drawer to be re-examined later too. All right, so I can't think of a way to hook them together that won't make them thick. So we'll think on that. All right, you ready? Ah, it worked. Look at that. Oh, hear the snap? That's right. That's class there, people, class. No, I have no idea. I don't know where that came from. All right, you guys, here is my January monthly divider page. Normally I just take a 12 by 12 sheet, cut it to size, cut it in half, and put the October on it. Exciting, right? So look at that, right? So, and how it's going to be relatively flat. So that's nice. It'll be crappy to write on, but I figure that I can put a solid sheet here and start with the first here and do that for every month. That way it balances it all out. Oops. Yeah. So there we go. What do you think? Are you ready? Here we go. Into January. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a good time doing this. I hope you enjoyed it too. Dig out those cut apart sheets that we have to buy because they're so cool, and then we never never use them. Right. See you in the next video. Bye!